weird are we getting tonight?
Weird.
Or like,
I'm playing like I feel like kind of tired but fun. You know?
Yeah.
Like not in a bad way.
that's, you know what, I'm in the mood that like these little gigs like this, I'm just like, I kind of appreciate it. Oh, back to the magic. Sorry, this is like random thoughts. As far as the magic goes, like with this, we talk about, I don't know if this is true or not, but to get that magic sometimes you gotta stretch it out so hard to where it's not even good.
I gave a weird look when you said stretch it out so hard.
But you know what I mean. We were stretching. I played so many. I won't even say I did substitutions. I superimposed chords so much in a 1-4-5 that Drew the drummer thought it was over. And he stopped. I was like, what do you mean? I was just going out in space for a second. I was coming back to the one, bro. That's true though.
That was funny. What did you do with your voice? You did something.
I cracked left and right. Just trying to get better. Just trying to get that magic to happen. Try to force it.
Hey,
we're working right now.
Connor doesn't sound like he's gonna make it. You know?
So anyway, yeah, we're having fun. Josh is. What are you doing? There is a house in New Orleans. Except it's way higher than that. Did you just listen to it?
No, I was just humming it.
So me and Jesse are talking about magic. How weird is that, Jesse?
Hey man,
so
I can dig it.
We've been watching Harry Potter a lot. Oh no, for real. So we're talking about like magic, like when you feel that moment playing or in life where you're like, man, I'm at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And this is just, it's not perfect ain't even the word, it's just like is.
Yeah, it's like what people meditate to feel.
Yeah.
It's like that clearness where there's, I mean, nothing else is going on but that, and that's you're just so into it at that particular moment. Yeah.
Right. We asked this question earlier. Do you think?
No, we don't.
There's like two things I'm wondering about. Does that stuff just happen kind of randomly, or like just spirit, like some way that we can't really track it, or can we do things in our life and set certain things up, like meditation, whatever, to promote a higher probability of that magic? And we're calling it magic, but we're talking about divine,
right,
inspiration, presence, I guess.
I think you just said it in the second part. I think, you know, it happens randomly at first, and that's what kind of get your taste buds wet for it, or however you want to say it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, how do we do this more often? And then
right, but sometimes I experience when that happens, when I'm in the zone and I go, oh, how can I do this more often? Is that ego? At that point,
That's
because
a
a
good
lot of
question.
times when I go, I want to do this more often, I can't anymore, or it leaves me. Or you know, we've all did this where we had a real good gig,
the next one, it's just like,
and the next one we expect it to be good because we were in the zone.
I think you may have hit the nail on the head with the ego, but I think it's where you're coming from. It's like, do you want to do it so that you can feel that again, or do you want to do it so that you can be good?
But what if it doesn't matter what you want to do?
That's exactly right.
What if there's more of like, I'll just say my opinion.
Sometimes it happens when you need it to happen too. I think that's where it's divine.
Right. And this is what I want to believe, is that if I work on myself as being in the moment as much as possible, and also willing to accept if it all bombed.
Yes.
To say, I'd still be okay. I don't want that to happen. I think about that if I play in church and it's silent. I'm like, oh my God, I only got one song to
really
inspire
or
joy or
make
whatever you want
an
to. Yeah. Just for myself too. There's so many times people come up to me after church. It's a whole nother vlog of like how to take a compliment. But somebody gives you a compliment, but inside you're like, dude, I suck.
Thank you for saying that, but I didn't.
Right.
Yeah. And you can't really say that. If you say it, then that makes it look egotistical again.
Right. You diminish what they experience as joy. You basically like, you don't know real.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know goodness because you're dumb. You know what I mean? this channel and discovering this for the first time, which you probably expected Harry Potter or something, but
We're still doing
me
it
and
right.
me and Jesse are just curious about how music relates metaphorically to life, and how it can be one and the same. We want to know from you guys. We want to learn from people like Josh, and just anyone that I can get to sit in front of the camera that don't freak out, to just see what they think, you know. Like, I don't know, I still am like, once in a while I start to give up, and I'm thinking like, you know what, the magic and all that inspiration, I don't know, it just happens sometimes. And then sometimes when you try so hard, it's just like, it's as far away from you as it can be.
Yep, thought gets in the way.
But I know for me, if I do that kind of awareness of like, you know, I would be okay if this went horrible.
Yep. Right mindset.
I was just mentioning how I'm kind of leading it tonight as far as like really stretching it out and kind of getting weird. And I just love that you don't ever, you'll just let me, let me go.
I like it.
What do you feel like it gets to be a little much where it gets confusing for you if I'm leading the thing, or?
Well, I mean,
or have you learned over time?
That's exactly right. At first it confused the hell out of me.
Yeah.
But I didn't really know, I mean, I wasn't in the place that I feel like I'm kind of at now. And I'm not right there every night either. I mean, I'm obviously not perfect at all, but in the same sense, I mean, when you do that, it's like I can feel it. And it's like I connect with you when you're doing it. And it makes me feel like, oh, sweet. Well, we can just kind of be loose and do our own thing. And out of that, some magic happens.
Yeah. And we've had many times where we've kind of, our friendship has grown really close. So I feel like you can tell me this is true, that you, so many times of me, I guess that's my role in a lot of music places. Like, I'm just always trying to bring out the best in people, including myself. And usually that goes with taking some risk and messing it up a little. But I feel a sense of like, these last few Roots gigs, because I was taking a break and I'm like coming in, I'm just feeling really raw and just like, what I'm getting at is like that you kind of trust. I feel a trust from you, which actually gives me the ability to let myself go, to trust myself even more.
Right.
And also trust that if it all ended so dumbly, we can own it and just be like, yo, we're working on that. That's fun, or whatever, you know.
Pressure's off.
Representative of life. So, anyways, Jesse doesn't even want to be a part of it. Where's he at? He's out there staring at cars at a light. He's trying to get the magic No, he's planning, he's planning a whole wedding. We're planning till 1 in the morning, and he's the best man, and it's all, they are teeing off at 7 in the morning.
AM?
Yeah, they have the beat, and then it's all day long of a bachelor party thing. Let us know what y'all think, if you find it interesting, if you don't think, if you think that we shouldn't be thinking. But yeah, like, I just thought of, is magic to one person different than magic to another person?
Try to say goodbye and not show. I try to walk away and I stumble. And though I try to hide it, it's clear my world crumbles when you are not near. I try to say goodbye and not show.
Some magic tonight.
What's it? Hold on. The Sandlot thing?
Bro, you've been like in the corner of the thing
forever.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Oh, bro, I'm trying to spread the love, man.
Yeah, but
You're always saying I'm always hogging it.
No, you're just always interrupting.
Go ahead.
I'm tired.
Oh God, we're exhausted.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
We'll
I
have
feel
fun.
satisfied.
Yeah, it's like a good workout. Like it's just like, yeah, it was cool. We had magic. You guys obviously saw. Talked to Josh. I don't know. What's important for us is like, just playing wise, where you can hold back, and the space is so important. But we were talking about like without having nights where you stretch out and you do play a lot of notes.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna play that? How you gonna play notes that you're not even thinking about playing notes? And that's where we got to tonight, me and you, is where we weren't even thinking about music anymore. We just totally connected as one, and you just trust yourself. It's like a singer. A singer doesn't ever go, oh G, I gotta hit the G right now.
It's just
that's a Victor Wooten thing. That's not me.
Yeah.
But you remember?
Yeah.
Remember that video?
Mm-hmm. I love you.
It's like a singer don't think of it. They just hear it and they go. They do it, and that's how we should play. We'll at least try.
Yeah, that's huge to get to that point.
And
It's
just once in a while, I was there. But man, me and you were we were locking. We were like, just like.
Well, there was a song early on. Oh, it was "Love Is a Verb." That was just so good.
It was just pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, but as far as locking in, which is a simple song, that's the tightest you and we've ever played together. You know what I mean? Hitting those notes. It was like. That was cool.
It was locked in. One time I did miss the minor, and I like cute. It's like I knew that you knew where it went with the melody, so I didn't even worry about it. But I missed it, and you had it all tight, and I was just like, you know how you go.
Think you're like, oh.
Yeah, you do you start to do the minute beginning of the wrong note, and you ghost out of it oopsie. I did that, and you were like, dun dun dun. It was like cool. I'm with you. I think that's one thing we need to work on, is that we do hear how to not play straight, and we crave that so much, so we don't play straight hardly ever.
We don't serve the song if it
Sometimes
really needs
we
to.
don't. Sometimes
I feel like tonight we got better tonight.
We have been doing that here.
Yeah.
We'll be like, let's serve it for a minute, and then we'll stretch it, and then we'll. I mean, it was cool. Certain times, Josh would do that. He would do a certain little thing, and we would purposely lock on him. And you notice when we do it, he would just start to feel it, because we would be like.
He was stomping his foot at one point.
Yeah.
I was like.
So. All right, I'm tired as hell. It's later.
There we go.